Howdy folks, my name's Ian and today you're watching the Helmsburg Sawmill. Make sure to like today's video, and if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section. We're going to do some things a little bit different today. We're running low on 8-foot 1-inch poplar stock, so that's what we're sawing today. We're looking to restock our 1-inch poplar, and 1x6 logs are too little for me to show you guys, so I'm going to saw 3 different logs that I basically have categorized here in my head: a 1x8 log, a 1x10 log, and a 1x12 log. And you guys will see why I call them that coming up. Just wanted to get these here on the channel. Got some 8-foot poplar slabs. Actually, now, sorry, that snippet cut short. But those slabs are 24 inches wide and they are for sale. So up first, we got this 8-foot 1x8 log. And it's different because, unlike sawing grade lumber, I'm not just trying to reduce the log down as quickly as I can. I'm going for a target board width on each and every log that I saw. And this one's a 1x8 log because it's going to yield the most 1x8s per board foot of yield that I get out of it, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by going in to where I'm about 4 inches away from the heart. And that's going to be side number 1. It looks like I got a 1x6 or 7 there, and it looks like I'm going to get a 1x10 or a 1x12 right here. But after I make this board, instead of just laying the log down flat, I'm going to go ahead and flip it 180 degrees to the other side. I'll go ahead and do that right now. The one thing when getting the log on the carriage like this, you do have to make sure that it's pressed flush up against the bunks. Otherwise, you'll have an unlevel block and you'll get 8 inches on one end or one side of it and then 7.5 on the other. So you want to make sure it's flush. So right here, I'm working backwards down to 8 inches. Well, not 8 inches. I make them more like an 8 1/4 because there is going to be some shrinkage. So I'm working backwards there, and after I make my final pass on the block, I'm going to be left with a piece that's 8 1/4. And then I'm going to lay that block down, and I'm going to just start ripping boards off of it. Oh, here we go. It looks like we get a 1x12 here off of this side. Oh, another thing too, since this is for our 1-inch poplar stock, I'm not going as heavy on the wane. And also, since it's 1 inch, it's only 1 inch thick, there's not near the tolerance allowed for wane anyways. However, you'll still see a little bit of wane in this video. You know me, I'm trying to stretch them boards out. So I got my 8 1/4 inch block laid down. I'm going to take the face off here, and then I'm going to make a 1x4 for an order, and that'll be the first board. And then after that, I'm basically just going to go back and forth as fast as I can, hitting the set button. Well, not as fast as I can, as fast as the saw will take. Oh, minus that edging strip there, catching a hold of on front of the bunks. Then I did my little jaunt and, flicked it forward. But here we go, now we should get into it. This is a 1x10 log, so I'm going to go for 1x10s, and the process is more or less the same, so I'm going to not talk on this one. However, the process is a little bit different for the 1x12 log towards the end, so I'll chime back in on that one. Plus, this one is smooth, so just enjoy. I apologize about that. I was just cropping Sam's finger out of the way, and he moved it, which it's not his fault. I don't have my normal camera stick. It's actually on the four-wheeler at home from when we were videotaping for the wood, for timber cutting. Okay, now we got the 1x12 log up. it's around 20 inches. And on this first side here, I'm going to saw in to about 6 inches away from the heart. I don't have a gauge for that. I'm just doing that one by eyeball. However, some of you guys are asking about the clock-looking dial that rides on the carriage. That is the indicator that tells me the distance between the back of the bunks to my saw blade. So it essentially tells me my block width. I'll quickly explain how sawing this 1x12 log, how the process is just a little bit different, and then I'll shut up. So all the vendors that we sell cants to don't want to buy cants that are 10 inches wide. So when I have my block, I'm left with the cant, and if I have a 12-inch wide block, well then I'm left with a 12-inch wide cant. And the cants are a breadth over 3.5 inches thick. So what I do is I just take that block, I lay it down, and I rip ourselves a block off the side, because we're always in need of blocking. I'll go ahead and be silent now. Well, that'll be it for today's video, folks. Thank you for watching.